Hey guys, it's Bethany. So this whole video is kind of weird. I was filming a 10K vlog and, spoiler alert, I wrote way more than the 10K. I didn't expect it, and so all of my rambling clips just don't make sense, and it makes me look superhuman, but I'm not. So I decided to take all of my B-roll and just talk you through how on earth I wrote over 25,000 words today. I really wasn't sure how to organize this, so I figured I'd go through the basics: the who, the what, the where, the when, the why, and most importantly, how. So hello, I am Bethany, an author. That answers the who question. Now for the what. What am I doing? I started the week knowing I wanted to do a 10K day, so I worked hard in my real life work and slated today as clean and open. Currently, I am writing my second draft of the fantasy known lovingly as Project Cam. Now for the where. Currently, I'm in Colorado. The when. Today is Friday, January 29th, but to go deeper, I'm a few years into my writing journey. I know myself. I know when I can do a 10K day and not have to derail my routine. So this is like a little bit of a disclaimer. If you think this will mentally exhaust you and keep you from writing down the road and just absolutely ruin your routine, don't do it. Just keep on working with what works for you. Now for the why. So I gave myself a deadline of finishing my rewrite of this project. I had January, and I had only January to give it my attention. I have a lot of other things going on, and this is mostly practice and something fun, and I didn't want it to take away from some of the other projects that need my attention. And now for the how. I'm going to break down my day into 7 different tips/steps that I think might help make your 10K day successful, or at least why it made my day so successful. I don't know why today was this way. I promise this is the exception to the rule, the outlier, the fantasy writing day. I expect I will be paying for it later with some sort of writer's block or something, but I don't know why I was so lucky. The stars aligned and I was able just to write like mad. So here are some things that I hope might help you. Tip number 1, I wake up early. I started writing at 7, so my day feels longer. I have several extra hours to work with. I can fast draft, and I mean I can write really fast. I read Chris Fox's 5,000 Words an Hour book and implemented nearly everything from in there like 6 months ago, and I've been working to refine it since. I can, on average, write 4,000 to 5,000 words an hour, but that is because I know my story. I know this book, I have it outlined and planned, and I won't be wandering or wondering what to write. If I'm writing something for the first time, you best believe I won't be making these word counts. I will also confess I really surprised myself today. The other thing is, just don't edit. Do not edit, do not copy and paste, just write. Have a plan and write. Tip number 3, turn off all distractions. Usually I disconnect from the Wi-Fi and always put my phone on silent. I don't want a chance to get distracted. Chris Fox doesn't even recommend music, but I am a sucker for a good soundtrack. Tip number 4, set an hour-long timer. I must confess, 45 minutes is usually my sweet spot, but I always aim for an hour. And I write like mad during that hour. Do not stop. If your fingers are not moving, you are doing it wrong. Let the words be bad, you can always fix it later. But I have been really working on this for months, and I can say from October to now, the words in my writing have improved dramatically. Like anything, it gets easier and better with time. The goal is to get into a flow state. Like, have you ever driven somewhere and suddenly you snap out of some sort of trance and you're like, I don't remember the last 5 minutes? That is flow state. Just doing something and it comes easy and you lose sense of time. I want my writing to feel like that. It's like a dream. I work and write and eventually that timer goes off and I have 5,000 new words and I thought I just sat down. It's a great feeling and I think that's why I like this process so much. I'm constantly chasing that. Tip number 5, take care of yourself. Yes, coffee and pizza are great, but that isn't fueling your body right. I firmly believe that a healthy inside means a healthy mindset, and that is the best thing you can have for writing. Drink water, go on walks, vacuum, or do something that makes you feel like you're in a comfortable space. Self-care isn't always about bubble baths and reading. Sometimes it's taking a shower, doing laundry, or making appointments. But when those things are done, you just feel better. Tip number 6, take a break. I was feeling really stuck around noon, and I was just kind of feeling over it, but the words still needed to be written, so I took a walk. And if I can find a body of water, I will just sit there. There's something about the way it moves and the sound it makes that just releases any stress I have. I grew up rafting and playing in the ocean and the river, and it makes perfect sense to me. Since I was a kid, water has always been something that I associated with fun and excitement and just a place where I can completely relax. Walking and moving is also really great for you. Same with the fresh air. Just go on a walk and I'm sure you will be feeling better. Tip number 7, know when to stop. I can't really explain that other than you will just know. It's like working out. If you're doing something and it hurts, you're probably doing it wrong and you need to stop before you hurt yourself. I was able to go until like 3:30, 4 o'clock before I just hit a wall, so I stopped. So where does that leave me now? As you can see, the first part of my day was great, and then things slowed down, but I still finished strong and I ended with 26,640 words, if I did the math right. And honestly, I wrote seriously for about 7 hours. I took breaks and did stuff too. Will I have this level of success on another project in the future? I'd be really surprised if that ever happened again. This may come off of having an extremely detailed outline, or maybe I was just wildly excited, but if I was drafting anything for the first time, I know I would cut today's success in half or more. Is my book done? No, but I'm nearly done. I think I have another 5,000 to 10,000 words to go. Will I finish by the end of January? Yes, because I have to. If I start failing my self-imposed goals now, I know I will in the future. I'm the type of person that if I take an inch of freedom, I run with it. I need boundaries, and boundaries are healthy. Will I write tomorrow? No, I'm going snowshoeing and I'm gonna mess around with some ice climbing. But I will say I am super happy with the discovery that January has 31 days in the month and not 30 like I was thinking. Thank you guys for sticking around with me today. I know this video was really weird, but I just couldn't justify using all of the clips that I took of myself after these writing sprints and putting them in a video because they really did nothing to show you how weird of a day it was. Also keep in mind that I have not really been drafting lately. I have been in editing hell, so maybe that had something to do with it today. Like I was really looking forward to getting these words down. Regardless of any of the reasons, please know that today was just a really great and awesome writing day, but it is not normal. Not normal. But I also filmed a vlog and wanted to, I don't know, share with you what I learned. I don't know. It felt like I needed to do something different with the footage because my talking about it in the moment was just not a good representation of what was going on. I'm hoping to have some more regular AuthorTube content coming up. I just have been enjoying vlogging because it's been easy and I haven't had anything worth talking about recently, so we'll see what happens. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Okay, bye!